To Be Like Jesus, written by Ellen G. White.
There is singing up in heaven such as we have never known, where the angels sing the praises of the Lamb upon the throne. Their seed harps are ever tuneful, and their voices always clear. Oh, that we might be more like them while we serve the Master here. Holy, holy is what the angels sing, and I expect to help them make the courts of heaven ring. But when I sing redemption story, they will fold their wings, for angels never felt the joys that our salvation brings.
Investing Time and Other Talents. March 30th. Our service should meet heaven's approval.
If you have not been faithful with what belongs to another, who will give you what is your own? No slave can serve two masters, for a slave will either hate the one and love the other, or be devoted to one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and wealth. Luke chapter 16, verse 12 and 13.
There are many who profess to be Christian who are not united with Christ. Their daily life, their spirits, testify that Christ is not from within the hope of glory. They cannot be depended upon. They cannot be trusted. They are anxious to reduce their service to the minimum effort and at the same time exact the highest of wages. The name servant applies to every person, for we are all servants, and it will be well for us to see what mold we are to take on. Is it the mold of unfaithfulness or of fidelity?
Is it the disposition generally among servants to do as much as possible? Is it not rather the prevalent fashion to slide through the work as quickly, as easily as possible, and attain the wages as little cost to themselves as they can? The object is not to be as thorough as possible, but to get the remuneration. Those who profess to be servants of Christ should not forget the injunction of the Apostle Paul. Servants, obey in all things your masters according to the flesh, not with eye service as men pleasers, but in singleness of heart, fearing God. And whatsoever ye do, do it heartily as the Lord, and not unto men, knowing that of the Lord ye shall receive the reward of the inheritance, for ye serve the Lord Christ.
Those who enter the work as eye servants will find that their work cannot bear the inspection of mortal or of angels. The thing essential for successful work is a knowledge of Christ, for this knowledge will give sound principles of right and impart a noble, unselfish spirit like that of our Savior whom we profess to serve. Faithfulness, economy, caretaking, thoroughness should characterize all our work, wherever we may be, whether in the kitchen, in the workshop, in the office of publication, in the sanitarium, in the college, or whether we are stationed in the vineyard of the Lord. He that is faithful in that which is least is faithful also in much, and he that is unjust in the least is unjust also in much.
So although I'm not an angel, yet I know that over there I will join a blessed chorus that the angels cannot share. I will sing about my Savior who upon dark Calvary freely pardoned my transgressions, died to set the sinner free. Holy, holy is what the angels sing, and I accept to help them make the courts of heaven ring. But when I sing redemption's story, they will fold their wings, for angels never felt the joys that our salvation brings. May the Lord open the windows of heaven and pour out a blessing that you will not have enough room to receive it all.